Okay, I'm going to be doing a video on a painting, this painting right here. And I follow Bob Burridge, which I put a link to in my description. Wonderful painter, wonderful instructor. He has videos out every Sunday evening. So I do a lot of my work that in the last few years have been inspired by Bob. So what he talked about in his most recent video is taking a painting that you already have and giving it a fresh new look. So I'm going to do that with this painting. I've had this for several years. And most recently, his video was talking about adding black, putting in black in the negative space. So I'm going to do that. I'm also thinking of doing a larger table here. I'm not sure what color. The colors I'm using are black, a purple, and a white. And this should not take long. It's pretty basic. This has all been coated with Minwax, but you can paint over that too, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I wet my brush, and the first thing I'm going to do is do some black. I'm going to paint this area black. So I'm doing the background, and he does a lot of, now the purple's below it, which is kind of nice. It gives it a little more dimension with the colors. And it won't be pitch black. And he likes doing a crisscross kind of thing, and you do crisscross. And if it loses a little bit of the color, gets a little more transparent, or a little lighter, that's good as well. But I kind of want I think the light is coming from this angle, so this should actually be the darker and this should be the lighter, but that's neither here nor there. I can always go back. So I'm just putting a different background in, and I'm trying to do a black background. This is pretty gray. Let's make this, I want to make this light darker on this side. So he does a whole series of paintings. Now, I do notice a problem because I don't see the contrast. Up in here, you don't see a huge contrast with the purple. So I know I need more black. And then, don't have to necessarily follow the flowers because you can cover them up too as well. So there we go. This is more like it. Let's see how I'm going to do this table. I think I'll put it around here. I'm not sure what I'm going to make the table. Still think I need more color in this. Now, I have some really nice, some better paints and some not so better paints. This one black that I'm using is a very inexpensive paint, so it's not that saturated, the color. Okay, let's just go around. Bob is great because he doesn't spend a lot of time on specifics. He's very much into doing broad strokes. Then put a little black in the center. It really doesn't really matter where you put stuff. Now this table, I'm going to add some white to this, and maybe a little purple. Oh, that's too much the same color. Let me get some of this. I'm going to do more of a gray. Okay. This is the light's coming from this side, sort of, and then this is coming here. Let's smoke this up. I need more of a curve there. So that's a different. I'll be able to see what this looked like in the beginning. Now, is it done yet? No, it's not done yet. Now, I could do this part, which is these nice little contrasts, and get more of a shape of a glass, maybe a glass vase. Now it's against a darker wall, so this would be, you know, maybe a little bit different colors in there, darker colors. It's darker still. Oh, I keep cutting into that too much. Okay, I got a thing there, like kind of like that. Anyways, you get the idea of what he's doing. A little more gray. Still looks a little wild, looks a little wonky. Now, let's add a little of this, a little more actual flowers. But the one is the most big, is the biggest. There's always the focal point, which would be this flower here. And maybe with a little more purple in it. Okay. I'm not sure how I like that. This is just really kind of an experiment. This should definitely be more straighter. Let's see, straighter. Drag it down. Put the shadow in here. Shadow in here. I think I'm going to make this more of this color. Make it wider, rounder. The other one was very monochromatic, which I kind of liked, but then I was like, it was a little bit too much purple. I like purple, but sometimes, you know, I can see where people don't like purple. It kind of makes you feel a little sick to your stomach sometimes. I don't know why that is, but... Okay. So let me evaluate this. I didn't like the difference in it. Again, it's just this intimation of purple. There's a little yellow. The yellow, I've come to really love yellow. Let's sure my stick, bring that down a little bit. A little white. That's what I need. Okay. Now, I'm going to just still put some more stuff up here. And then add a little bit of color to that as well. He always, he never stays in one place with color. He always adds more into the background, which I like that. Sometimes it blends in and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it just stands out. Like here's, the paint's real wet, it'll stand out. Gives it more of a painterly look. He also likes to crosshatch. So there it is. Not sure about this bottom part, but there is the shadow. Kind of nice. And I kind of like this. This part, it looks good to me, but I think I want it a little bit more straight or something, maybe a little more something, I don't know what. A little more color in it. Gray is Another color that's interesting is gray. I'm not a gray fan, although I have been doing more of it. I do like neutrals, though. I'm starting to really like neutrals. Now, there is a way of making the look like a glass piece. You add white to it. But I think that's it for now. I think I'm done. So this has been inspired by Bob. We may want to do a little dark over here with this to show that there's shadows here. There's a darker bit of this coming through here. Show that there's a shadow there being cast. Like that. And then, of course, over on this side would be more of a white. More of a white coming through there. As this, and then you get this cross hatching here as they blend, kind of blend together maybe. The thing about all this is what he does, and he says you just keep, never give up on a painting. If you don't like it, just go back and start adding more color to it. And you can even, like here's more of a gray, but then I'm going to also add maybe a little bit of this darker red. And then maybe even a little bit more of the flower down there. Okay, that looks good. I like it. So there you go. I don't know if it's been helpful or not, but I'm going to compare this to my other one. I think I knocked this around. It's a new painting. I'll give it new life, get a new signature, and put a sale price on it, and put it up back in the barn. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.